Hi there, it's Darlene. I hope you're doing well. I'm just bringing you the latest and greatest from the Infinity system since they have switched things up quite a bit in there, and there's a ton of things happening in the background as well. But here it is. This is rather interesting. So first of all, they've made some pretty big changes to the system. I'm going to let Jono tell you about it here.
Hey, what's going on everyone? It's Jono here. I hope you are doing great. Now, inside of this video, I want to announce all of the updates that we are implemented as of right now for April. And there's a ton of stuff, okay, including a brand new bot, which comes preloaded with news filters, so it will automatically not trade during the news. We also...
I know this is a weird thing to notice, but why isn't he wearing his Infinity hat? Said he's wearing this kind of chewed up cap. Now, normally I don't really notice people's clothes, but I don't know why I even noticed that. But it's just that now that he's posing himself as being from the Philippines, you know, it would warm my heart to think that he got rode out of Indonesia on a rail and is now in, no, not the Philippines, Thailand, poor Thailand. Yeah, now that he's from Thailand, is he actually there or not? I find that interesting.
also have an updated subscription which will bring your subscription down from whatever you're paying right now down to $97 a month, and that won't even kick in for another 60 days. Okay, I'll go through these one by one. Right, we've also got new Q&As, so we're going to have 3 Q&As every single week. We've also got a bunch of FAQ tutorials and all the replays, and we've also going to be reactivating the challenge pass and also the done for you pass as well. So let me just go through these one by one, starting off with the subscription updates. Okay, so if you look down below this video, you're going to see a button here that says update your subscription here. So if you click on there, it's going to take you through to the checkout. And as you can see here, it's free to start with, so $0 for the first 60 days and then $97 every 30 days. Now, what will happen here is it will also automatically cancel whatever subscription you are on right now, be that $1,500 a month, $997 a month, or $500 a month, or $497 a month, I think it was. It will cancel whatever you are currently paying, and it will reset it so you won't pay anything for the next 60 days, and after that it'll be $97 a month. So go ahead and do that, okay, and come back to this video once you've done that. That's very important because it will cancel whatever subscription you're on.
Okay, I'll do that. Thank you very much. Here's a couple problems that I'm seeing, or actually, let's go to the next new. This is the done for you setup, but the same thing applies for the challenge pass. So all sales are final, no refunds. Okay, I'm not really surprised with that, but just want you to be aware. Yeah, and this one just says does not come with the money back guarantee. However, for the done for you setup, if you do click on those terms and conditions and the refund policy, it resets you to the 7-month warranty. So if you manage to duck that somehow up until now, this is going to definitely put you on there. But this isn't even really the main problem that I'm seeing here. So there are several things that are bothering me here, and I know I'm not catching all of them because this man is always 8 steps ahead, it seems. One thing is, I noticed that he's giving, okay, you've got a free 60 days now, and then you have to pay the $97 a month. I noticed that the new bot is good until the end of May. That'll be your 60 days. Now, how much you want to bet that if you want to get the new version of that bot, that you're going to be paying for, that you're going to be needing to pay that $97 per month fee, or else no bot for you, right? So that kind of keeps you by the short and curlies within the system, especially if you've got a challenge going. So if you do decide to bug out, better make sure that, you don't have a challenge going. However, this will be a way to get 2 months off, I guess, but that's still not a really good reason. Now, the big problems that I'm seeing. I mean, now they've got the challenge pass, and he's still saying that it's going to be done by a group of traders, and now he's selling it for $9.97. I mean, seriously? This is all supposed to already be included. I mean, this is what you paid $2,500 for. And now he's bringing it back like he's doing you this huge favor? Not really. And who are these traders? Well, I was doing a little looking into this, and I do actually have a theory about this, but I need to look in a little bit more about how these challenge passes are going to work. But anyways, there he is fleecing everybody for another $1,000. I mean, it's like the people in this program are his own personal flock of sheep, and he keeps giving them these awesome little offers, like the challenge pass, and then the done for you that Jonas does, and each are $1,000. So yeah, we'll reduce your monthly fees, which will keep you here because you need the EA, and then we'll keep dumping all of these $1,000 things that you can buy or not, and keep the sheep just milling around and buying stuff, trying to make it work. And that's what I'm seeing now. And then Jonas explains about his done-for-you package. So this, again, is going to cost you $1,000. And this is how Jonas himself is going to fleece money out of you. So this is where it's not the same as a challenge pass, okay? He makes that very clear. So what he does is you pay for your challenge, okay? Then you give him the credentials for your phase 1, and he will set the bot up on it all for you. You won't have to lift a finger, and the bot will do its job. And once it has passed phase 1, great. Then you just give him the phase 2 credentials. He sets the bot all up. The bot will pass for you, and then he'll set the bot all up for the live account, and then off you go, and he's gone, and you're set up. So here's the problem, is that number one, people have tried Jonas before in him passing their challenges for him, and he's failed. And then they don't hear anything back from him. He just ghosts them. So that's like this challenge pass. When, and I say when, that bot does not pass it, then it's not their problem, right? You have paid for a non-refundable item. So if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And there's nothing that they will do about it. We know that on the refunds already, right? And this also goes for the done-for-you package. Both are non-refundable. So something goes wrong, sorry, did our best. You're stuck with that bill. Great. Now, the way that most people lose their challenges and blow their accounts is once they go live, because then the pressure's really on and the psychology changes. But especially if you've had it all done for you, then all of a sudden you go live, and then you have to keep that account going for a month. A lot can happen in a month. And that's usually when people will blow their accounts, and then you will lose that amount that you paid for the prop firm challenge, as well as just blowing $1,000 too. So, I mean, this can be very, very expensive, and they keep just fleecing the flock and fleecing the flock and fleecing the flock. It's amazing how many ways they've got of pulling money out of you. Here's another huge problem with the done-for-you package is we know that the previous bot was a failure. It never passed anybody's challenge. And if it has, please let me know. I would love to know that. So now we're coming up with bot number 2. And it's going to be this great for you. Well, if this done-for-you package is simply deploying another defective bot, then it's almost bound to fail. And then what can Jonas say? Oh, well, something happened. I had a really bad day because this power was out or something. I don't know. He's going to come up with some reason. And then it'll be failed for you. This is how account management has always gone. Remember that scammer I showed you that said he would pass accounts for you? And I described him and said, you would pay an upfront cost like this for him to do it, and he'll either blow it for some reason while he's trying to get it for you, and then that's it, he's gone, or it'll get blown shortly thereafter once you're live, because people can't do their own live trading because they're not as experienced. But anyways, I don't think the bot's going to get you there anyways. If by chance Jonas had these magic set files that were absolutely for sure gonna pass your challenge for you, why hasn't he given them to you yet? I mean, he won't even come close in his training sessions where he's doing all of this back testing, and that's all he's training you is back testing. And he's not even coming close to the right numbers when he's showing you stuff. And he's not showing you how the numbers work together. Like, how do you know what kind of an MA, what the MA settings are if you don't know what an MA is? How do you know what to do, RSI, Bollinger Bands, all this stuff, or how the settings interact? Yet, he doesn't seem to really much care about it. I mean, have a look at this.
Two new things. We got multi-currency and Bollinger Bands. I'm not going to go into how they actually work. I'm just going to kind of show you guys how to use the backtest.
So he's not even going to go into how the settings work. He's just going to go into backtesting. All right, well, let's see how that goes for them. You will notice many long periods of silence coming up where he's just losing it, and it's like he has no idea what's going wrong, and yet he's the one that's always supposed to be doing this back testing and how much fun it is, and you just put it on and then you go watch Netflix and all this kind of stuff. So it really boggles my mind a little bit.
Okay, so let me just check this one. So it was actually like that, but okay, so we also had RSI. Okay, so let's do RSI.
Wouldn't you think he would have gone over this stuff before the training?
All right, let's try this. It's not identical to what I had, but almost. Oh, wow, this one's taking very few. Oh, wait, I think I have it on the wrong. Not sure what I did then, but yeah, this one's taking way too few trades. This is not what I wanted. Let me just test this one on here.
And this is the guy you're supposed to base your trading career on? Really? I mean, you could see as he was flicking around with the numbers, he didn't tell you, like, what were those numbers? Why was he changing them? What difference would changing each one of them make on what he was trying to accomplish and why? And he does this every training session. He's just flicking. And he never says, well, this should be better because, or this might not be so good because, or explain anything about the settings with MA, RSI, Bollinger Bands, anything like that. No, he'll just say, oh, you should use one, you could use one with the other, or, but he doesn't give explanations as to why. Like, what does MA do? What does RSI do? What do Bollinger Bands do? And, what sort of things do you need to be looking for? He never covers any of that. And then, as you can see here, his approach to it is like throwing stuff at a wall and seeing what sticks. This is not how a trainer goes about it. And as I say, I don't know if I'd want to put the future of my trading career in this guy's hands with another iteration of the same EA that didn't work the last time. Great. Well, as a matter of fact, no, he doesn't care, because this is what he and his buddy Jono have been up to for the last few weeks, and why there's been so little happening.
Opportunity that I've just started. Okay, now I haven't really been doing that much over the past few weeks, and I'm kind of retired already, so I thought I want to start something new. I want to try something that I've never done before. And I've never really done Instagram stuff before because it's kind of new to me. I'm 43 years old. This is kind of for the younger generation.
So listen to this. He's been semi-retired for a few weeks. Really? That's so interesting, because I thought he was supposed to be working on the Infinity system. Seriously? So here's when he segues into selling his newest and greatest, the 7-figure accelerator. Let's check out the timelines here and how they line up with that 3-week period, as I'm recording this today on April 7th, okay? Here is Jono going under his new name of the Affiliate Millionaire. And this is his very, very first post in Instagram. Notice at the bottom there, it says February the 7th. Got a little magnifying tool on that thing to bring it up. So February the 17th. Yep, that was about 3 weeks ago. That seems to check out. And his buddy Jonas, February 3rd. So that's where they both gone. Now, one thing else about this picture that really, really gets me is he's saying F school. Well, isn't that interesting, coming from an MBA? Yes, he got his MBA. So, and he's saying F school, learn valuable skills directly from experienced mentors. So yeah, keep yourself stupid so that these guys, people like him, can just take advantage of you. Great lesson to learn there. And notice now Jono's new sales emails coming out. And it's not just from Jono. No, it's Jono and Philip. Isn't that interesting? And it's closed by Jono and Philip as well. So he's completely abandoned his other email lists and his autoresponders, and he's using a new one to get to people. Well, I'm sure he'll spread like fire. However, I want you to have a look at this. This is very, very interesting. So I've seen the full one of this, and this gets a little bit cut off. But in the next scene, we have Philip himself talking to Jono and saying that he just flew up from Thailand. Really, does this seem a little forced or what? I don't know.
Already up and running out from Thailand to personally meet me and thank me for generating over $500,000 the last 30 days.
Actually, it's like 550.
And here's the thing. There's no way that he just came here from Thailand. No. He's cropped into this whole video. Notice that he never makes direct eye contact with Philip. And Philip just looks like he's looking off to his side somewhere. He's not looking back behind him where Jono is. And Jono also never makes direct eye contact with the camera. So this whole BS about him being in from Thailand, nice story. but it's not true. Now, whether he's in Thailand or not is a whole different set of lies that I have no idea about.
Thailand to personally meet me and thank me for generating over $500,000 the last 30 days.
Actually, it's like 515,000. Yeah, it's well over $500,000. Let me just record my screen now so you guys can see this as well, because I'm going to refresh the page. Boom.
Boom,
Okay.
man, boom.
Refresh. But yeah, this is absolutely epic. I've made money like this before, but never as easy as this. There you go, 550.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. So,
First of all, in the last 30 days, do you actually think he made he made $500,000 on only the 7-figure affiliate? Of course not. He still had money coming in from the Infinity system. So even though he's been pretty much absent from the Infinity system, he's still cranking it in. But all that money that he's using for the new people for the 7-figure accelerator and showing, woohoo, look how much I made. But you see, you got to realize that's from all his various enterprises. And he's got all kinds of things that are kicking, recurring income back at him. So that $500,000 means absolutely nothing. And that's how he's always gamed his own WarriorPlus income proof. Let's see him go back at it there.
I wanted something to do because I'd recently kind of retired from my software and marketing and coaching.
So just 3 weeks ago, Jono semi-retired. This is April 7th, so 3 weeks ago, think that. Does anybody in the Infinity system remember him retiring at that time? Wow. So I guess all those quote-unquote new videos, well, I guess those could easily have been pre-recorded. Interesting. But then again, his lips are moving. He could be lying. We just don't know. But it shows that he did start this. And actually, later on, I'm going to show you that it was 3 weeks.
On my phone is I'm just going to go into my account so you can see how real this is, right? And I'm going to show you my results for the past. Well, you can see here on the screen, yesterday made 13 grand, past 7 days made 103 grand, past 30 days made 515 grand. And if I go into my wallet here, you can see, okay, I've got 45 grand available for me to withdraw right now. I could hit this withdraw button, I could withdraw that money.
So I ask you right now, 282,000 plus 45,000 doesn't equal 515,000 for one thing, but also another thing that gives me a great smile. You see, new people that are just getting into the WarriorPlus thing, then WarriorPlus will always hold back a certain amount, as pending, because in case these fools go and, have too many chargebacks or stuff like that. And then as you get to be an experienced WarriorPlus person, vendor, they will slowly start, that'll go away. And especially when you're up at Jono's stature. And he has showed us this again and again and again on his products to show how much he can withdraw. And I've never, ever, ever seen a pending on there. How much you want to bet that WarriorPlus, even though WarriorPlus really hasn't done squat all for us, maybe they sort of are in the background as they're holding a crap ton of money back from him that he can't get at until any and all chargebacks have been plowed through, right? And then when he saw it was only 45,000, he decided not to withdraw it, because at that point, that's when he always withdraws it. And he decided not to. Yeah, I think maybe his income is drying up a bit, and so now he's on to the next scam.
Wallet here, you can see, okay, I've got 45 grand available for me to withdraw right now. I could hit this withdraw button, I could withdraw that money to my bank account. I've also got $282,000 pending. So I'm going to wait for some of that money to pend, and then I'm going to withdraw it. But you can see that this is real. I mean, I can go to my vendor profile. You can see this is an actual website. It's not some kind of fake screenshot, right? So yeah, if any of you guys are on the fence, I would just say get off the fence as soon as possible.
If any of you are on the fence, I would say run screaming. But it's interesting how Jono has been spending his time, isn't it?
It's a beautiful morning here, Chiang Mai, Thailand. And see what we made today. Epic to wake up to 12K and an awesome sunrise. Hope you're having a great day, everyone.
So watch Jono flashing his wealth.
It's a beautiful morning here, Chiang Mai, Thailand. And see what we made today. Epic to wake up to 12K and an awesome sunrise. Hope you're having a great day, everyone.
But did you notice something at all? Let's just go back here a bit. Oops. Yes, right at the beginning. Where does he say he is?
It's a beautiful morning here, Chiang Mai, Thailand.
So, it could be like the old joke that we've got here in Canada is, how do you know a lawyer is lying? His lips are moving. How do I know Jonah's lying? Jono is lying. His lips are moving. But which lie is it? Is he in Chiang Mai, Thailand, here? Or is he back home? Or is he back still in Indonesia, here? What are we ever to believe about this man? Except that he is obviously a scammer that just goes from one place to another. And let's have a look and see at what Jonas is up to.
Hey Siri, what's in my calendar today?
Today, you have work 20 minutes, then play video games and watch Netflix all day at 10 a.m.
Thanks.
Now also, look at the picture on the very right. Who do we see hanging out together there? Yep, it's Philip Johansson, Dan Can, Jonas Lindgren, and they all came up through Ministry of Freedom together with Jono Armstrong. So where are they now? They're kicking back. They're on to their next scam. They're kicking back and not doing too much of anything by the look of it, except for hauling the money in that they keep getting from the Infinity system and then now from this newest scam. They've still got their hooks so deep into the Infinity system and are still trying to make as much money as possible for it. That's why still the ads. But at least we're getting less now for the Infinity system. They've almost gone away because they moved on to another game. But he's also selling Infinity from his Instagram gig. So the money just keeps going round and round and round. So with that entire reduction in the monthly fee and all of that's all going on here, I did notice something that's a huge red flag. I just can't report on it right now because I have to chase it down better, and I don't want to show my hand to Jono et al. Right away, but it will be in my next video. You can bet it on my next infinity video. There you go. Also, you've noticed, or I've said a lot of times in this video, it's like, you know, or it could be this way, or it could be this way. You know, it's like, what is the truth? I don't know anymore. If you happen to have noticed any other crumbs of information that I haven't, please do put them in the comments. The more we can share this stuff, my God, we might actually get a clear picture of what's happening, because right now it's pretty muddy out there. So, hey, and if you can, please chuck me a cup of coffee right now. God, I could really, really use it. Donate link is at the top of the comments and in the description. And like and subscribe. So, you guys, stay away from the scams. And you have a good evening or a good day. Darlene out.